Hey, good evening. It's like a little after 9 p.m. here, Sunday night. Oh, and I think it's January 28th. Um, Anyhow, I wanted to do a quick shop card shout out here. And here comes Deuce from Big Charlie's Model Garage. He's about not too far from me, I believe. I think he's in southern Ohio, a little, well, not real far southern, about 40 minutes south of me. But here he is. This is the card. There's his information there. Nice guy. Sent me hi Joe, thanks for watching and supporting my channel. Keep up the great work, Charlie. So there you go. So I got a card. I got to get my cards made up yet. That's why I got the laptop out here. I was going to sit down with it this weekend. I just never got to it yet. And find a program on there to take some of my photos and, collage them with my logo and make them into something and then get them printed out. But I've had people ask me about shop cards and I have yet to do it. But this is also, excuse me, Deuce, my group build announcement. If anybody wants to join in, please do. Let me know that you're in because I'm going to have to, come on, Deuce. Yeah, get down for a minute, buddy. I want to make sure I know everybody's in. This is not a group build, any specific vehicle. It's not any specific subject. The only real restriction is this isn't a new kit group build. So you don't have to go out and buy nothing and look for anything. What this group build is to get as, I'm calling it 10 by 10. Specifically 10 by 1110. What that means is finish 10 kits by November 10th, 2024. So that's basically one kit a month, kind of. Of course, November 10th is short. But what the subject is, is get some stuff done that you have started. I went through my stuff last night, and I got 35 started kits. And by started, it could be just a few things painted and glued. It could be like 90% done. It's just something you just keep forgetting to finish. Like my Hudson Hornet here. Let's get some light on the subject. Okay, I did this thing a few years back. I mean, it's got, a nice paint job on it. See, you can see the light reflecting in it. All that good stuff. Just needs bare metaled. And of course, it needs everything else assembled and painted. Jeez, can't my fingers work? I am so exhaustedly tired today. I can't even explain it. I've even napped a little bit. And I'm still tired as hell. Oh my God, but I'm going to be going to bed right after this. I got up too early this morning because I wanted to get the stuff started in the crock pot for dinner. And I didn't get to sleep till after midnight last night. So I was up like 6:45 so I could prep the stuff and throw it in the crock by 7:30 or so. And then I was up. And I did a couple things, but not much. So there's the olds. Another one. All it is just painted. I got like the two-tone green where it kind of fades down to a brighter green. But, I got all these started kits. So I picked 10. Now, some of these need less than others, so it's Deuce. Come on, get down. Come on, Deuce, get down. For now, buddy, please. I picked 10 because, like I said, some of these are further along than others. Here's my Chevy Love. It needs some polishing, some details, and finished. The chassis painted, stuff like that. The wheels are just sitting on there, but you can see I polished some of it out, but the rest needs polished out and all the details done. So I'm going to show you real quick the 10 I picked to try to have done by November 10th. And that includes getting done some other stuff I got going. Some whatchamacallit. I got, the stuff in the group builds. One of them is literally just some exhaust dumps and gluing it together from being done Others are a little further out, so that's going to be more than 10 kits technically. It's going to be, you know, these 10, then whatever else. There's this one. I got the new replacement kits for the chassis and stuff I screwed up, so, you know, I got to get this thing done. I mean, you know, some of it's painted up, but I got to do the rest of it. I think I got the engine in here. Oh yeah, it's down in the bottom of the box here. But yeah, so. And I don't know how that tagging thing works. How I can make it where if you put some kind of tag, I know you're in. Now here's something, this will be a real challenge here, because this one is one of the ones that isn't far along. Okay, some of these are literally details from being done. This one is basically just barely started. It's a resin cab. I've done some work to the hood, you know, to make it lower and fit, because I have to lower it through here, through the core and the, you know, cowl to make it fit right. Gonna kind of go with a rat rod thing on it, you know, maybe some oversized tires, some kind of engine in it. But, you know, that's kind of what I went with on that. Yeah, I mean, I got the bed. I shortened the bed up. It was longer, so I shortened the bed. Still got to do some more on that. Jesus. But none of these are going to be any specific order of how I do them. I'm just going to try to get them done. I mean, here's the 57 gasser. I mean, I got some things painted in there. But I gotta like get some decals on there and then get it cleared and get the trim done. All that good stuff. But yeah, this is another one of them. Gonna try to get all these done. So what I'd like to see from you guys, let me know in the comments if you're in, so I know who's in. And then I'll have to figure out how that tagging thing works. Because I'd like to, you know that everybody's who's in on it, so I can, you know, see it. I'm not sure how you tag me. I guess you just tag my channel name, and then I'll know you're in. But this is the 10 by 1110. So, you know, group build, I'm going to call this. It's a 10 BY 11. I don't know. Didn't spell 10? Something like that. However you want to do it. We'll figure it out. But like this one, I mean, look how close this thing is. I got to detail those inner panels. They're just sitting in there. They're not glued in yet. Like the door handles and all that. And I got to detail the seats. I got to put the darker wood in the insets and grain it up. And, you know, it's so close. Get some clear on it all, at least on the glossy part. So that's a lot of masking. But yeah, like that one. I mean, I started building this thing back in the early 2000s, and it's still not done. So I got to get it done. In fact, that may be one of the first ones I go for, just so I can get it done. Here's one. I think I don't even remember what I've done on it, honestly. Let's see here. I think some of it's glued together. God, it's pretty bad when you can't remember what you've done. Let's see here. Deuces here. Again, being a pain. Yeah, I mean, the blocks glued together. I think there's a few other things done, but yeah, the chassis glued together, but not painted yet. I'll probably have to sand that off there. Deuce, get out of there. Come on. But it's not going to be as the cop-out, by the way. It will be done in some kind of different paint job and graphics. So there's that one. This. Oh my God. I've only started this how many years ago, too? Oh my God. I don't remember when. But, you know, there's this one. I mean, I got the chassis all beaten up and weathered. And, you know, gotta get painted yet. But it's made to duplicate a co-worker's truck. So I'm gonna do the paint up. Of course, you know, over the years, this truck rotted out even further than it is here. I mean, there was basically nothing left of it when he sent it to the scrapyard. You know. So, yeah, I gotta get it painted. His was blue and white, kind of like on the box art here, but with a lot of rust. And then I know there was a photo of it somewhere in his thing that, I mean, it was just all rust by the time he got rid of it. It was literally at one point falling off the frame. So I'm going to put it kind of the way I remember it, the best. I still like to give it to him. Get it the closest I can. Then this project. Here's another one that's really not that far away. I'm not doing all the lines and the wiring and all that on it. So I might do just a few for, just so you'll see them, but I think I've showed you guys this thing before. Yeah, it's a nice weathered up truck. This is one of my first weathering jobs, actually. So let's be honest about it. It's not my best weathering job. I've learned better techniques since, so I may add some of them to this. But yep, I got the trailer. This is the old Lindbergh trailer, which is, I think it's whoever's now. I did the short version with the, let's see if I can get it to hitch up. Okay, get my ugly old face down here. There we go. Deuce, no. But, yeah, let's get down here. There we go. You know, a short singles axle trailer and tractor with the, no, Deuce gas box. The Plum Lake Mill and Lumber Company. I am making it like a, basically a local delivery truck, you know, that would deliver supplies locally, and you know, maybe a yard truck. You know, it just, you know, it doesn't go much more than maybe to their facility stuff. It's the older rig, and they're just using it for what it's worth. So I got to go over it and, you know, might make a small payload for it, but it's not that far from being done. Why I stopped when I was, like, you know, tooling away on it for the longest time. But see, I even made it like an old trailer, in the fact that the marker lights are red back here, and by law, like I think 68 up, you could have red anywhere on the trailer. But in later years, it has to be amber, then red in the back, and amber for turn signals on some. But yeah, like the front lights are supposed to be, you know, amber. Like this is kind of a mix. That mid one should be amber, but hey, it's a beat up old trailer, you know. But that's it. Yeah, I may do some simulated lines real quick just so it looks, you know, when you're looking at it, you see them, you know, under your sagging. But are they going to be prototypically correct and run the right route? Probably not. You know, unless I look up some information on how many there should be and where they go. But, you know, I'll run something real quick, and, you know, I'll have the simulated wires and lines going between the cab and the tractor. Cab and the tractor, the trailer. You know, just have some lines going between there with the pogo stick. But yeah, I think, I mean, it came out pretty good. Now that I have, you know, different weathering powders and liquids I didn't have back when I started this, I'll probably add some of that to all this and, you know, make it look even better than it does so far. But I'm happy with it. I mean, it was one of my first weathering jobs, so for a first, I'm happy with it. And then, like, the trailer bulkhead, I scratch built that because it didn't have one. And I figured a trailer like this would have a bulkhead on it. But anyhow, yeah, that's it. So this is my group build. This is more of a challenge group build, like I said. So if anybody's in, you know, let me know you're in below. and make a presentation video of your kit or kits. Doesn't have to be 10 by 10. It could be one exorbitant kit by 10. November 10th, 2024. That's my birthday, by the way. So that's why I'm making that the deadline. So it's not actually a whole 10 months. It's a little less, but it's a challenge to myself to get some of these old projects done. So if you want to do 5 by 10, do 5 by 10. But when I say done, they don't have to be totally wired in every last detail. They have to at least be what I call shelf presentable. Like this is, not glued together yet, so it's not done. If it's not wired and stuff, that's good. That counts. So it's up to you what you consider done. How far you want to go with it. If you're a person that, does every little detail and you don't consider it done till every detail is done, well, then that changes everything. I got my Deuce. Oh my God, no. Why do you have to help? Here's my rusty chain. But Deuce, get out of there. Deuce. Oh my God. You're wound up again tonight, aren't you? But that's my 10. So I got 10. I'm sure a lot of you, like me, and like every other modeler, has, several kits on your shelves that aren't done yet, that are close, like these. Some of these are close, some of these are further than others. Like this one's basically, it started, but it's not as, far along as I'd like it. And some of these are quite exorbitantly, close. So anyhow, get the damn thing out of the way. I gotta get a better camera mount. All right, people. Well, I can't do this all night. I gotta put these back on the shelf. I rearranged my room in here last night. In fact, let's take a quick walk. See, this is, you really wouldn't know, but that's changed. And some of these are rearranged. And what I did is I took some of the slot car stuff I had, especially stuff that other people had sent me. I put those in some totes and put those upstairs for now to make more room on the shelf over there. See, there's some empty spots. And that's for some of the new stuff coming out. Because I know I'm going to be buying more. And then next swap meet, I'll probably be gathering some stuff up that I'm not going to keep and sell off. Then, besides the 10 by 10 that I have, let's kill the light here. There we go. I have this for Kim's Custom Garage. That's not due till like December, I think, the Merc. So that's a group build I haven't even started on yet. This is the small scale group build to finish up. It's a little more than half done, maybe. I got the snap kit. That's not due till, I think, December or January. I can't remember. And then July 6th for the GTO group build. And this naked group build, which is literally, that thing needs some exhaust dumps glued together. And if I wire it, I might add some wires. I may not. So that's really close to being done. I think that's due February 29th. And I think so is this. So they're both doable there. And but no, I just did some rearranging last night in here. I put all those 1, 2, 3, everything here, and everything above the desk is started projects. And I count 35 total. So I picked 10 out of that pile there to go. So all right, I'm going to put these away, and I'm going to shut down, and I'm going to get some sleep. I'll probably lie awake, because that's what happens when I'm this drowsy. By the time I brush my teeth and everything and get into bed, I'm wide awake. Yay. Okay, well, this is already 20 minutes of BS. So everybody have a great night. Thanks for watching. Again, let me know if you're in, and, do a presentation. Show me what you've got. And November 10th is the due date. And you can basically start any time. We're close enough to, the 1st of February. And since we're only going in 10 days in November, we'll start now. So like if you want to make a presentation video tonight, tomorrow, whenever. But the idea is to get kits off your shelf that you've started and finish them. So let's see what we could do. Between me and you, I want to see what you guys got. So show us your started stuff, and hopefully you can show us your completed stuff. Now, hey, one more thing. You don't have to wait till November 10th to show them. If you finish one, the end of this week, one of them, show it. Show them as you go. We'll do a countdown, and then if you want to show them all on the 10th, the final group shot, do that. But anyhow, okay, that's it. 20 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.